When you remain seated for extended periods, your leg muscles are not being actively engaged, and over time they begin to weaken due to lack of use. Muscles need regular movement and resistance to stay strong and functional, but when you spend hours sitting, whether it is at a desk watching television, driving, or even reading a book, your lower body is not receiving the stimulation it needs. As a result, the muscles in your legs gradually lose strength, making it more difficult to perform basic movements like standing up, walking, or maintaining balance. In addition to muscle weakening, prolonged sitting leads to poor circulation in the legs. When you are not moving regularly, or blood flow slows down, especially in the lower extremities, this can result in swelling, heaviness, and discomfort, and in some cases may even contribute to more serious conditions like deep vein thrombosis, which occurs when a blood clot forms in a deep vein and potentially travels to other parts of the body. The lack of movement prevents your blood from circulating efficiently, depriving your muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. Over time, poor circulation can also cause numbness, tingling, and cold sensations in the legs, making everyday activities more difficult. Flexibility is another major concern that arises from sitting for long periods. When you do not move your legs and stretch your joints regularly, they become stiff and less mobile. The hip flexors tend to tighten when you sit too much, which affects posture and makes it harder to stand up straight or walk with ease. This stiffness in the joints and muscles can lead to discomfort, reduced range of motion, and a higher likelihood of developing joint pain as you age. Limited flexibility can make simple movements like bending down, climbing stairs, or even stretching your legs feel more challenging. Beyond these physical consequences, excessive sitting can contribute to weight gain, which puts additional pressure on your legs and joints. The added weight further weakens the muscles in your lower body, making mobility even more difficult. In contrast, staying active and incorporating movement throughout the day helps to maintain strong muscles, improve circulation, and enhance flexibility. To prevent the negative effects of prolonged sitting, it is important to take regular breaks, stand up, walk around, stretch, and engage in simple leg exercises to keep your lower body healthy and functioning properly. When you do not engage in strength and balance exercises, your muscles gradually weaken over time, leading to a loss of stability and making everyday movements more difficult. Strength exercises help to maintain muscle mass and endurance, which are essential for performing tasks such as standing up from a chair, walking upstairs, or even maintaining good posture. Without regular use, muscles begin to shrink, a process known as muscle atrophy, which can make you feel weaker and less capable of completing routine activities. Balance exercises are equally important because they help you stay steady on your feet and prevent falls, which become a greater risk as you age. If you do not actively work on improving balance, the muscles that support stability, such as those in your legs and core, become less responsive and coordination decreases. This can result in unsteadiness, difficulty walking on uneven surfaces, and an increased likelihood of stumbling or falling, which can lead to serious injuries such as fractures or sprains. In addition to muscle loss and instability, avoiding strength and balance exercises negatively impacts joint health. Strong muscles help support and protect the joints, reducing the strain placed on them. When you move without adequate muscle strength, joints bear more pressure, which can lead to discomfort, stiffness, and even conditions like arthritis. Over time, when your legs are weak, you may also start relying on incorrect movement patterns to compensate for the lack of strength, which can further strain the joints and lead to pain or long-term mobility issues. Another consequence of not engaging in strength and balance training is a decline in overall mobility. The ability to move freely without discomfort is crucial for maintaining an active and independent lifestyle. But when muscles become weak and balance deteriorates, simple tasks such as getting up from a seated position, carrying groceries, or walking long distances become increasingly difficult. This lack of mobility can make individuals more reliant on assistance and reduce their quality of life. To prevent muscle loss and instability, it is essential to incorporate strength and balance exercises into daily routines. Activities such as leg lifts, squats, heel-to-toe walking, or simply standing on one foot for a few seconds can significantly improve leg strength and coordination. Regular practice of these exercises helps maintain muscle tone, enhance stability, and ensure that movements remain fluid and controlled, allowing you to stay active and independent for as long as possible. When you do not prioritize flexibility in your daily routine, your muscles gradually become stiff and less responsive, which can have a significant impact on your overall mobility and physical well-being. Flexibility is essential for maintaining a full range of motion in your joints, allowing you to move freely and perform daily tasks without strain or discomfort. When you neglect stretching and flexibility exercises, over time your muscles tighten and shorten, making even simple movements feel more difficult and restricted. Stiff muscles are not just uncomfortable, they also affect balance, coordination, and posture, which can greatly increase the risk of falls. When your muscles lack flexibility, they are less capable of adjusting to sudden changes in movement, such as stepping on an uneven surface or catching yourself when you lose balance. This lack of adaptability makes it easier to trip, stumble, or fall, which can lead to serious injuries such as fractures or sprains, especially as you get older. Weak and tight muscles can also contribute to joint pain and stiffness because they put added pressure on the bones and ligaments that support movement, leading to discomfort and reduced mobility. Neglecting flexibility does not just affect the legs, but the entire body. When the muscles in the lower body, such as the hamstrings, calves, and hip flexors, become tight, they pull on surrounding structures, leading to poor posture and an increased risk of back pain and joint issues. Tight hip flexors can make it harder to stand up straight, while stiff calf muscles can affect your ability to walk properly. This stiffness alters your natural movement patterns and can lead to further muscle imbalances, making you more susceptible to injuries and reducing your overall strength and stability. Over time, lack of flexibility can make everyday activities such as bending down to pick something up, getting in and out of a car, or even reaching for objects more challenging. When mobility becomes restricted, it can discourage physical activity, leading to a more sedentary lifestyle, which only worsens muscle stiffness and weakness. This creates a cycle where limited movement leads to further muscle deterioration, making it harder to regain strength and flexibility. To prevent stiffness and maintain flexibility, it is important to incorporate stretching and mobility exercises into your daily routine. Simple activities such as leg stretches, yoga, or even gentle movements like toe touches and seated stretches can make a significant difference in keeping your muscles limber and functional. Regular stretching helps improve circulation, reduces muscle tightness, and enhances overall mobility, allowing you to move with ease and confidence for years to come. When your body does not get enough protein, calcium, and vitamin D, your bones and muscles gradually weaken, making you more susceptible to fractures, weakness, and mobility issues. Protein is an essential building block for muscles, helping to repair and maintain muscle tissue. When you do not consume enough protein, your muscles lose strength and mass, leading to muscle atrophy, which can make everyday movements such as walking, climbing stairs, or standing up from a chair more difficult. Over time, muscle weakness can also contribute to poor posture, balance issues, and a greater risk of falls, which can be dangerous especially as you age. Calcium is another critical nutrient for maintaining strong bones. It plays a key role in bone density and structure, helping to keep bones resilient and less prone to fractures. When calcium intake is low, the body starts taking calcium from the bones to maintain necessary functions like nerve signaling and blood clotting. This process gradually weakens bone density, increasing the risk of conditions such as osteoporosis, which makes bones fragile and more likely to break easily. Weak bones can lead to severe injuries, even from minor falls, making it essential to ensure that your body gets an adequate supply of calcium every day. Vitamin D is just as important because it helps the body absorb and use calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, then if you consume sufficient calcium, your body may not be able to process it effectively, leading to weakened bones and a higher risk of fractures. Vitamin D also plays a role in muscle function, helping to prevent weakness and fatigue. A deficiency in this vitamin can result in muscle pain, cramps, and an overall feeling of tiredness, which can make it harder to stay active and maintain strength. Lack of vitamin D is particularly concerning for older adults because it contributes to an increased likelihood of falls and slower recovery from injuries. When protein, calcium, and vitamin D levels are insufficient, the overall health of the bones and muscles deteriorates, making daily activities more challenging and increasing the risk of long-term health problems. A poor diet lacking these nutrients can cause progressive weakness, leading to a loss of independence and mobility. Ensuring a balanced diet that includes high-quality protein sources like lean meats, fish, beans, and dairy, along with calcium-rich foods such as milk, cheese, yogurt, and leafy greens, can help maintain strong bones and muscles. Sun exposure is also an important natural source of vitamin D, but it may be necessary to take supplements, especially for those who do not get enough sunlight on a regular basis. Maintaining proper levels of protein, calcium, and vitamin D is essential for staying active, mobile, and independent as you age. By making conscious dietary choices and incorporating these vital nutrients into your daily meals, you can protect your bones and muscles, keeping them strong and functional for years to come. Wearing unsupportive footwear can have significant long-term effects on your overall health, especially when it comes to joint pain and posture problems. Shoes that do not provide the necessary support to your feet can lead to improper alignment of the body, causing strain on your knees, hips, and lower back when you walk or stand. For example, shoes with inadequate arch support can cause your feet to flatten out or roll inward, leading to misalignment in your lower extremities. This misalignment creates an imbalance in the way you move, putting extra stress on your joints over time. When the feet are not properly supported, the body compensates by shifting its posture in ways that can lead to discomfort and pain. The knees and hips may rotate incorrectly, or the spine may become misaligned as the body tries to find a way to balance the lack of support from the shoes. This can lead to chronic issues such as lower back pain, sciatica, and even arthritis in the knees and hips. The pressure on these joints increases with every step, and over time this can lead to degenerative conditions that are difficult to reverse. Additionally, unsupportive footwear can cause muscle fatigue because your legs and feet have to work harder to compensate for the lack of proper support. When the muscles of the feet and calves are not properly engaged due to poor shoe design, they weaken and become less efficient. This can lead to further discomfort and even muscle strain in the lower legs and feet, causing an overall feeling of tiredness and discomfort. Wearing shoes with high heels or inadequate cushioning can exacerbate these problems by altering your natural gait and causing an unnatural curve in the spine. High heels shift your weight forward, which places extra pressure on your knees and lower back, leading to pain and potential long-term damage. Even shoes with flat soles that offer little support can contribute to issues such as plantar fasciitis or shin splints, making it harder to stand or walk for extended periods. It is crucial to choose footwear that provides the proper arch support, cushioning, and stability to keep your feet aligned and relieve the strain on the rest of your body. Supportive shoes help distribute your weight evenly, reducing stress on the joints and allowing your muscles to function efficiently while walking or standing. This can prevent chronic pain, posture problems, and injuries that often arise from wearing poorly designed shoes. Investing in good quality shoes that fit well and offer proper support for your specific needs, whether you have flat feet, high arches, or other foot conditions, is essential for maintaining a healthy posture and preventing joint pain over time. When you overlook early signs of leg weakness, such as feeling fatigued more quickly when walking or experiencing occasional stiffness or discomfort in the knees or hips, you are unknowingly setting yourself up for more serious long-term health problems. The early stages of leg weakness may seem like minor inconveniences, but ignoring them can allow these issues to worsen over time. As muscles begin to lose strength and coordination, it becomes more challenging to perform basic activities like standing up from a seated position, climbing stairs, or even walking for long periods without feeling exhausted. What starts as mild discomfort or occasional stiffness can gradually progress into more significant weakness that affects your mobility and overall quality of life. If you fail to address these early warning signs, your muscles may continue to deteriorate, leading to greater instability and an increased risk of falls. As muscles weaken and become less responsive, they fail to support the joints as effectively, which can lead to joint pain and further loss of mobility. In addition to muscle deterioration, the lack of early intervention can cause bone density to decline, contributing to fractures or serious injuries if a fall does occur. Ignoring leg weakness can also result in changes in your posture and gait, which may lead to additional strain on other parts of the body. As your legs become weaker, your body compensates by altering the way you move. This compensation often results in poor posture at places undue stress on the spine, hips, and knees. This misalignment can lead to further pain and discomfort in other areas of the body and can create a vicious cycle of physical decline that is harder to reverse the longer it goes untreated. Moreover, allowing leg weakness to persist without taking corrective action and discourage physical activity altogether. As you begin to feel less stable or capable of walking or exercising, you may avoid movement altogether, which only exacerbates the problem. Physical inactivity causes muscles to weaken even further, which increases the likelihood of injury and reduces your overall strength and flexibility. This cycle of weakness and inactivity is often difficult to break without intervention. Taking early action by seeking professional advice and incorporating strength and balance exercises into your routine is key to preventing long-term damage. By listening to your body and addressing any signs of weakness or discomfort, you can protect your legs from further deterioration and maintain your independence for longer. Simple exercises such as walking, leg raises, or even stretches can help build strength and flexibility, which supports overall leg health and mobility. Addressing leg weakness early not only helps to prevent future injury, but also allows you to stay active and engaged in the activities you love for many years to come. In conclusion, taking care of our legs is essential for maintaining a healthy and active lifestyle as we age. The habits we form today and have a lasting impact on our mobility and overall well-being, from avoiding sitting too long and neglecting flexibility exercises to overlooking early signs of leg weakness. These seemingly small choices can accumulate over time and lead to significant health issues. However, by making conscious efforts to stay active, eat properly, wear supportive footwear, and prioritize strength, balance, and flexibility exercises, we can maintain strong, stable legs that support us in our daily lives. Taking action early can help us prevent long-term damage, protect our joints, and keep us moving confidently for years to come. Remember, your legs are the foundation of your independence. Take care of them and they will carry you through life's journey.